Dennis, more frustration for you. A lot happened in that second half. Just give us your take on it.
Yeah, just really frustrated because obviously was in a really good position, being 1-0 up, and the pitch was not of the highest standard, and the wind was really strong, so it made it really difficult to get any quality out of the game for either team. So for them to score a goal would have been really difficult to create too much, and consequently that's what happened. They didn't really create too much. Don't think our goalkeepers had a shot to save. But the referees, in the space of 2 minutes, completely turned the game on its head by denying us a penalty, sending one of our players off and then giving them a penalty for identical situation that we claimed for that caused the melee. So really disappointed that the referees dropped us 2 points today, because we was, like I say, 1-0 in front, and we was looking like we was going to get the 3 points.
I presume all you asked for is consistency from referees, and the two decisions look pretty similar.
Absolutely, but it's, you know, it's happening all the time, isn't it? You're away at Barrow in the 90th minute, we get one there, but we have video evidence there that we can actually see the decision. Today there ain't no video evidence, but it's happening a lot to us, isn't it, with these crazy decisions that the referees are making. We had North Ferriby, the second game in the replay, where, you know, should have been sent off, second yellow for the Jonah incident. It was identical to the first one, he doesn't give it, but we just seem to be being hit at the moment, and it'd be nice for us to have a little bit of luck.
The incident that Rene got sent off for, you've just been to see the referee, what's he said?
Well, look, you know, what do? They go and justify all their decisions like it's absolutely nailed on and bankers. You know, our penalty is absolutely not a penalty. Obviously, the sending off's absolutely a sending off, and their penalty is an absolute penalty. You know, you don't expect to get anything more from them because they're always going to justify their decision, but you just like to hear how they explain themselves, the way they give it, and then, you know, you can just walk out and have a little chuckle because it's quite embarrassing.
Were you disappointed with what went on there and the way the players sort of lost their heads on both sides?
Yeah, I'm disappointed with Rene, absolutely, because he should have been sent off, absolutely. But, you know, there could have been 10 players sent off in that melee. That's what I'm disappointed about, is, you know, only one person's been punished, and that's what I say, in the space of 2 minutes, the referees denied us a penalty, sent one off and given them a penalty. He could have sent 10 players off in that melee, and he only sent one player off, and that was from Boston. Rene deserved it, absolutely, for sure, but he could have sent many more off in that incident.
Nicky Walker marked his debut with a goal. Pleased with him?
Yeah, I thought Nicky had a really bright game, showed intelligence, good finish, albeit a deflection, but it was bright to get on it on the edge of the box. Today was always going to be difficult to score, so he put us 1-0 in front. He's worked hard, and we just changed him there at the end just to freshen it up and try and counter-attack in the last 10 or 15 minutes, and we always stay bright in the game. And in the 7 minutes of injury time, even though we're down to 10 men, that, you know, we're the only team looking likely to score, and we had 2 or 3 really good chances at the end there to go and win the game with 10 men.
Alex Simmons in as well. What are you hoping for from him? Goals, presumably.
Yeah, well, he's got to learn about us. We've got to learn about him. It's his first game on a really horrible day with the wind and the soft, bumpy pitch, so it's always difficult. But once he grows into his Boston shirt and he starts having a couple of training sessions with the lad, and he learns about, you know, what the qualities of our players are, and we learn about him, then hopefully he'll grow into putting in some good performances and scoring goals.
Is Sunday at home to Colwyn Bay must win now, given that you don't play the week after, and then the run of games that await you after that?
They're all must wins, Craig. You know, we need to win 3, 4, 5 on the trot. That's what we need to do. But when you look at after Colwyn Bay and you look at Harrogate, Guiseley, Stockport, Guiseley, how do you get 4 or 5 wins on the trot out of that? But we'll be trying like we do every single week. But we've got a really tough Jan, early Feb coming up, so let's see where we are at the end of that.
And Greg Tempest looks like being back with you for Sunday, but not necessarily Kyle Dixon.
Yeah, it looks like Greg's coming back, and then at the 11th hour, Telford have made an approach, or the agents managed to get Kyle Dixon a loan deal over at Telford, and it looks like Kyle Dixon's going to choose to go and play some National Conference football as part of his development. So, you know, we'll wish him all the best of luck. That's just one of those things. You know, it's disappointing for us because we always thought he was coming back, and then at 11th hour he isn't, and now on Sunday, where he's due to be playing for us, we've now not got a player in that position, which obviously I could have done if I'd have known this 2 weeks ago, but they always said that he was going to stay. So yeah, we've got to address that, but there's 1 or 2 more people coming in. You know, Jamie's had quite a solid game there in the middle of the park today, so I'm sure he could grow into that position. And we've got more bodies coming in. You know, we've got another centre half coming in from Sunderland. He'll be in for our next league match on the 17th. He's just picked up a slight injury in training, otherwise he would have been in the squad today. But he'll be all registered next week at some stage.